got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town.
Welcome to MTG3. Today we have a Warhammer 40k video for you. The 3 cards I like most from the Warhammer 40k decks. Now, in these decks, there are a ton of great cards. This is a really good set. But I picked 3 cards that spoke to my nature as a player, and I'm sharing them with you. And while you watch this video, I want to know if you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. Whatever day it is, I hope your day is fantastic. And with that, we go and we start with the first card.
Round 1.
The first card on this list is an amazing card, a fun rendition that was made and is an addition to this deck, or the deck. I'll put the deck right here. It's in this deck. This deck is the Tyranid deck, and this card speaks to me as a Voltron player. But more or so, this card I think will do amazing in Cube. It is up there with some powerful cards. I'll put right here the card I'm thinking of. Alright, but what card am I talking about? I am talking about Bone Sabers. Bone Sabers cost 2 generic and a green. It's an artifact equipment. It says whenever equipped creature attacks, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. And it has equip for 3 generic mana. This card is nuts. You think this card is slow. Like, you read the card and you're looking at it and you're like, this card is slow. But this card offers value, especially in a limited format like Cube. This card is great. Like, it goes along with Grafted War Gear, which is a card I was trying to think of earlier. But Grafted War Gear is on the same power level as this card, but this card is unique for the fact that every time the creature attacks, it puts 4 +1 counters on the creature. So you can move the artifact to another creature, and the original creature keeps the +1/+1 counters. That is insane. And with that, we go to card number 2.
Round 2.
The second card on this list is an amazing card, yes, and I'm going to be...
Are you crazy?
I don't even know what I just said. I'm just going crazy over this card because the name of this card is fun, and I think you will enjoy this card. This second card on the list, is a modal card that gives you different options, but you can choose them all. And if you don't know what I'm talking about now, with all the hints, we are talking about Kill, Maim, Burn. Kill, Maim, Burn costs 3 generic, a black and a red, and is an instant. And it says, choose one or more. Destroy target artifact, destroy target creature, or kill, maim, burn, deals 3 damage to target player. This card is great. The options on this card are solid. It's solid for Commander, it's solid for Cube, it'd probably be a good card in a constructed format like Standard. This card will see play. This card will be pulled out of this 40k deck that this card is in and be played in different formats. I guarantee it. This card is crazy.
If you're enjoying this video, don't forget to hit that like button. Yes.
Now, this is not the best card in the deck it's in, but for me, it's one of the best cards ever. Like, I will need a copy of this card just for the name of Kill, Maim, Burn. Kill, Maim, Burn. Dang it, it's fun to say. But with that, we go to card number 3.
Round 3.
Card number 3. This card on the list is amazing for Commander. This card I wouldn't put much in a cube, for it is 7 mana costing, but in Commander, oh, this card will see play. People will use this card. Like, I really hope all 3 of these cards I've listed on this episode will see a real reprint on a real card in Magic the Gathering, just so the prints can be made. But this card's insane. It is a board wipe. And what am I talking about? I am talking about Exterminatus. Exterminatus costs 5 generic, a white and a black. It is a sorcery. It says, non-land permanents your opponent's control lose indestructible until the turn. And then destroy all non-land permanents. Whoa. This card is bonkers. This card is nuts. This card is through the roof. Pretty good. Now, this card is only good because that lose indestructibility clause. Exterminatus is an amazing card, but it's very generic, right? Very generic. Like if it wasn't for that losing indestructible clause stapled onto this card wouldn't be so exciting. But this card is exciting because if it didn't have that lose indestructibility clause stapled onto it, you could just run in Groot's Wake. You could just run Plague Wind and cards like those instead of this. But this card is solid for the Orzhov colors. It is solid as a board wipe, even though Orzhov doesn't need more board wipes. Like, I think this card would have been a lot sweeter if it was green, black instead, because it would make sense in the green colors to lose that indestructibility. But this card is my number 1 card because I love the flavor where they're pushing board wipes. You remember Wrath of God, it would say, destroy all creatures that can't be regenerated. Well, this is pretty much that in clause because they haven't printed regeneration in a while on a creature. So this is them kind of fiddling around with different ways to make a Wrath of God effect. But for 7 mana, this card is nuts. I love that. I love it 100%. It will go into my Dinosaurs deck as soon as I get a copy of it. With that, we go on to the InStep.
You listening? Damn.
Go, 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 go.
To answer last week's question, what's your favorite removal spell? We have Zazov. And if I'm saying that correctly, I hope I am. Sorry if I'm not. Who commented, those are some great blue removal options. Well, thank you. I thought those were great removal spells. You'll notice that each of the removal spells exiled or removed a creature without destroying them. Zazov also says, also a shout out to stuff like Pongify and Rapid Hybridization. Yes, those 2 cards destroy a creature and replace them with a token, but they cost 1 mana to do it. 1 mana! 1 mana! That is pretty good, pretty solid. So, shout out to you, Zazov. Thank you for answering the question of the week last week. And for this week, the question of this week is, what's your favorite card from the decks of Warhammer 40k? So, let's make that sound less stupid like I just made it. It said, what's your favorite card from the Warhammer 40k decks? Put it in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. I love you all. Keep on going, and
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly. Thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win. I'll take a stab, I wanna chase the bag. I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face